By condemning Simon Ekpa and condemning other Biafran agitators, he himself is wrong. It's other Biafran agitators, Simon Ekpa, nnamdikanu, they are the ones that are right. Because they follow the principle of Ojukwu, whereby there's no justice and equity, whereby there's no fairness, whereby there's no equal rights, whereby there's no right, human rights expression. Then Simon Ekpa and others have right to agitate. They follow the word of Ojukwu. You know, Ojukwu is a man who will speak. So many people will not understand. By condemning Simon Ekpa and condemning other Biafran agitators, he himself is wrong. It's other Biafran agitators, Simon Ekpa, nnamdikanu, they are the ones that are right. Because they follow the principle of Ojukwu, whereby there's no justice and equity, whereby there's no fairness, whereby there's no equal rights, whereby there's no right, human rights expression. Then Simon Ekpa and others have right to agitate. They follow the word of Ojukwu. You know, Ojukwu is a man who will speak. So many people will not understand. This is why when Gowon report him, when the British people were still controlling the Nigerian army, Gowon report him that Ojukwu is plotting coup. When they went to the British commander, Ojukwu defended himself. Gowon was speechless. He cannot be able to prove Ojukwu wrong. As when they come out, Ojukwu called Gowon, Jack. He answered, Emeka. He said, if I speak and you don't understand, ask me, I will explain to you. That's what Ojukwu told Gowon that time, before things start falling apart. If I speak, Ojukwu speak, and Gowon did not understand, Gowon should ask him, Ojukwu, then Ojukwu explained to Gowon. This is how Ojukwu life is. Because sometimes Ojukwu will speak a word of two-edged sword. People will not understand him, like Kenneth did not understand him. And they say that Ojukwu say nothing like agitator. He believes in one Nigeria. He believes in the unity of Nigeria. Nigeria will be great and giant of Africa if we stand the one. They refuse to understand the other words Ojukwu put under to show you if this word came in, then Biafra, Nigeria will be great. There's nothing to worry about. Almost the same thing that happened in Aburi Accord. What Ojukwu put on the ground is the same thing they put in Aburi Accord, which Gowon failed to implement. And from the time of ending of ceasefire of Biafra and Nigeria war, because what they have that time is ceasefire. The war continues up to now until Biafra achieve their independence. That is the time the war will come to an end. By the time we have that ceasefire in January, 13th January 1970, up to today, the war is still going on. That ceasefire have expired. Now the war is still going on. And why the war is not going on? Because what Ojukwu said, Nigeria are not able to implement it. Fairness, equity, justice, equal rights, respect of human rights, formation of sharing of federal cake, as they call Biafran oil, federal cake, sharing of equal. Now look at it. When Kano state was together with Katsina state, two of them are one Kano state. Kano state have 42 local government as of that time. Now they have divided Katsina, remove it from Kano. Kano still have 42 local government. Kano still have 42 local government. When they were with Katsina, they have that time 42 local government. Kano state have divided into two. Then Katsina take their own local government to go. If they divided into two, Katsina take the local government to go. Will Kano be able to still have 42 local government? Then how come that you still have 42 local government? This is that word that Ojukwu said. Fairness. Is this fairness? It's unfair. So Kenneth don't understand what he's saying. I feel he may go and consult his fellow learned men. Let them come and interpret all those words Ojukwu said for him to understand that the Simon Ekpa and whosoever really agitated for Biafra are right. They are right. You see? You cannot say because you're a elected person or you're a politician, you want people to hear your voice, you come and talk anyhow. Eh? Because there are some people that are not learned, but they have common sense. Who may tell you, my friend, what you are saying is wrong, oh, because they have common natural sense. Not that they can write or they can read. After all, Solomon wisdom is not by education. It's by God, from God. It's not by education. It's a wisdom given to him by God. There are so many Solomons now who did not go to school, but they have common sense. Natural common sense, they have it. You understand what I'm saying? So passing sense is not passing sense. Passing sense is not passing sense. I'm a learned man doesn't mean that they have a natural sense. So I would like people, when they come to talk in medium, they should try to conduct themselves well. Not to talk because I want to be in Nigeria. I want to have a post in Nigeria. Maybe he's talking, maybe Nigeria should remain one. Maybe any government that remember Igbo man to give him Minister of Justice or Attorney General, they may remember him. Because that's what Igbo man is looking for, position. Post from federal government that does not favor them. That's what they are looking for.
Nnamdikanu is the most popular individual now in Africa. Better known, well known, with integrity plus personality. If Nnamdikanu is going to come out any day from prison, he will be celebrated as more better than Nelson Mandela. Because him and Nelson Mandela, both of them are not in the same line. One was fighting for just minority and majority. One is talking about the emancipation and restoration of a whole nation. I can tell you the number of envoys that have been sent to Nnamdikanu, right from Okalo, the governor, present governor of Anambra State, Soludo, Chukuma Soludo, Umahi, so many of them, you know, envoys that were sent to Nnamdikanu to compromise and sign a certain agreement that will enable him have access to 10 or more crude oil heads in Niger Delta. He rejected them. They offered him presidency. He rejected them. They offered him 5 states. He said, no, the people are joking. You know, at least the world have seen that. United Nations have seen that. The people that sent him have seen him. But it's not United. It's not people that sent Nnamdikanu. The people that sent Nnamdikanu know what Nnamdikanu is doing. Know what Nnamdikanu stood for. If you don't make that criteria, forget it. You are not there. How popular are you? Nnamdikanu is the most popular individual now in Africa. Better known, well known, with integrity plus personality. If Nnamdikanu is going to come out any day from prison, he will be celebrated as more better than Nelson Mandela. Because him and Nelson Mandela, both of them are not in the same line. One was fighting for just minority and majority. One is talking about the emancipation and restoration of a whole nation. Is Igbo? Well, God help Igbo. You know, because it looks like he is actually playing game with something serious like Yoruba Nation. The way and manner he presented himself at the Downing Street in United Kingdom, you know, tells a lot of things about the drive. Psychologically, an average British man want to reject him because of the way he was trying to navigate the Yoruba Odua Republic agitation. Whether the Brutai went there and deposited billions for him to make mockery of his own people, well, that is his own business. But Nnamdikanu, everybody is scared of him. The reality of Nnamdikanu is When you know you want to approach him, you should come with equity. You should come with clean hands, because he has been tested, tried, and confirmed to be a man of who he is. There's nothing that has not been done, but I think to an extent, from our understanding and the feelings we are getting, Nnamdikanu has not compromised his position on the restoration of Biafra. Any other region that is asking for restoration, that will depend on how they were able to champion their own cause, define their own cause, uplift their own cause, go about it. But as I'm talking to you now, the only thing that is in the table in the international community, anywhere in the world, is the issue of Biafra. Biafra is the only nation the world want to listen to. And that was why they told them that, Igbo, go back to Nigeria. We do not understand the type of agitation you are talking about. Do you want to secede from Nigeria, or you want a portion of Nigeria? That's the question they're asking. Go back to Nigeria, clarify yourself, go back to the drawing board, understand the scope of what you want to do, then come up with something better. The British government is saying that, are you seeking for a portion of Nigeria, just a portion, or you want to secede from Nigeria? These are two different things that is confusing.
Are they looking at it as confused? Like, it needs to be, just like you said, it needs to.
No, you see, you understand, it can't be going to something like that. You do not have a coordinated front. The Britain government will look at you that, what is the meaning of this? I expected you to come up like this, to do this thing like this, which is. But look at the Biafran agitation gaining momentum globally, because people who are championing it, did not want to negotiate from that angle. Where you going? Capacity is important in everything. Look at the kind of mockery that Kubu Gowon, former military head of state, was mocking Nigerians during his 19th birthday yesterday. You can look at that mockery. Unfortunately, he did not know that he was actually mocking himself. That he would have killed Ojukwu, that he wouldn't have killed Ojukwu, that Ojukwu betrayed him. You that do not understand a common, that did not go to school, a local Fulani man coming to the same path with somebody who went to Oxford University. In the normal sense of it, does Gowon actually qualify to be head of state at that time? If it's not criminality, that himself is a criminal. You murdered 7 million Igbos, and you think I still coming back? Are you not ashamed of this type of Nigeria? If this is the type of Nigeria you fought for, shame on you. Nobody wants to be part of this kind of calamity called Nigeria that you said you fought for. And that is why Yorubas are saying Odua Republic, the Northerners are saying, then that means Nigeria defeated Gowon. That is the clear picture of it. You just stop making mockery of his failure by trying to, ridicule the most populous, the most relevant, the prince. Of course, the first kingdom, Jewish kingdom in Africa is Biafra. Biafra was not defeated. What Philip Effiong did was to go into agreement, and he said, if you fail in this agreement, I am entering with you, go on. Even though I know you are not even qualified. The children of these people I am entering this agreement with will later come and ask questions. Gowon is not more intelligent than nnamdikanu. Gowon is not as intelligent as Simon Ekpa. Not to talk about somebody like, Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu as a dead. Gowon did not go to school. That was why he did not understand what is called confederation when they went to Aburi. until somebody came and interpreted confederation. And this is when they saw confederation. Because, but unfortunately, he was still misled. Will you tell me that tomorrow now, that the Yorubas will come out and say that Awolowo misled Ojukwu? Ojukwu went to school now. How would Awolowo come and mislead somebody, an Oxford graduate? You that came from local,
You know what he was doing?
dirty Fulani man and become head of state. You are coming to mock Igbos and disgrace Ojukwu. Yeah, Ojukwu there for the same caliber. Yeah, Ojukwu is on the same level. And that was why you could not understand the meaning of confederation. Even when they wanted to interpret confederation to you, you misunderstand it to be secession. But today, Nigerians are asking for the same regionalism Ojukwu asked for. You can see the mockery. And they say have the F-130 at 90 to talk about Igbo as a nation. That's the picture. Well, unfortunately for Middle Belt and for Gowon, they are butchering his people too in the Middle Belt. The same people he said he came to defend. And then shame on you. Come out and I can say, I'll be Middle Belt. Nobody they kill Hausas in the north. Hausa and Fulani fought Biafra war. Is the one not running from his village now? They don't get shame. I say, are they not running from his village now? Why you can't? Do you know why he's
insecurity? Because of insecurity.
Because he cannot stay in his village. That's why he ran away. A former head of state.
90 years.
He said you fought for the unity of Yeye. Not are you not ashamed? You're supposed to be go to somewhere and be praying and hope for one day maybe Nigeria will come and realize the need for national unity. At 90, you are still talking about national unity. Go on, at 90, you are still talking about national unity. Are you not? Is it not a disgrace? No, bros, this is reality. Because you cannot come out and tell us that you are in the same category with Odumegwu Ojukwu. They hope people are publishing it. Nobody is publishing the danger you created. Nobody is publishing how Nigeria defeated Gowon. Till today, Nigeria defeated Gowon. Till today. Thank God for social media. If not, they would have been throwing our mentality up and down. But these things are bringing, unveiling, revealing, uncovering, unfolding the mysteries surrounding this entity called Nigeria. Nnamdikanu, Simon Ekpa, and all the freedom fighters associated with the liberation of Biafra. Well, I do not want to say much, but I want to say one thing. From my own understanding, the only nation in the world now, both in Asia, West, Africa, America, or the continent, Australia, that the whole world is looking at now, currently now, is not Oduduwa Republic. It's not the Yoruba nation. People are concentrating on the issue that had to do with Biafran restoration. So, go on. Shame on you and shame on your Nigeria. If this is the type of Nigeria you fought for, shame on you.
But it shall not be easy. Biafra will not give up for the second time. And Nigeria cannot win for the second time. And Biafra will not enter Nigeria as an aggressor. We will be in our land, defend our land, defend our territory, and they will be coming. They will come to the extent, they retire and go back. So it will not be easy on both sides. They will suffer, Nigeria will suffer casualty, Biafra will suffer. You understand? But to say no more victor, no more vanquish this time is completely lie. Because there must only be victor, there must only be vanquish. But Nigeria to separate, it's not negotiable. So it's a matter of Nigeria. to federalization Nigeria. That is what makes Nigeria to be not to be unity of Nigeria, not to be negotiable. Eh? To be draining the economy of Biafra in the name of one Nigeria. That makes Nigeria not to be negotiable. Hmm? To be killing Igbos, to open IDP camp in Biafra land. That will make Nigerian Biafra not to be negotiable. But to open the seaport in Biafra land, that one is negotiable. For Igbo man to be a president, that one is negotiable. Yedioha, as Governor Yedioha, to rule Imo State, that one is negotiable by Supreme Court. But to cause sensation to go, that one is not negotiable. Alhaji Abubakar, Minister of Defense, you are trying for now to dominate other part of Nigeria. It's not negotiable. But for other part of Nigeria to ask for their rights, it's death squad. Eh? You see? For a section to carry arms and kill others, it's good. But for others to rise up to say, why are you killing me? It's shut up. Don't talk. If you talk, you die more. It's not negotiable. Alhaji Abubakar, Minister of Defense, are you the one who make Nigeria to be one? Our God-given Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoko, have said this, that on 25th and 22nd will be something like Biafran military parade or Biafran military day, which the Biafran Defense Force, Biafran Civil Defense, and other armed forces will do what? Will parade and do some displays of what they have to defend themselves. You know, Biafran armed forces are not aggressive armed forces. They are not attacking armed forces. That's why it's Biafran Defense Force. They will be in their land, guarding their territory, with whatever God has given them as a weapon to defend themselves.
But do you not think this is opening this is will cause more, you know, well, how will I put it now? Will cause more problem for them?
No, it will not cause no problem.
Opening themselves for more attack.
It will not cause any problem. The ones that attacked before, those that attack, where are they? Is Biafran by God's grace not able to defend themselves? Now you see, there's a adverb we say in Igbo language. Which is a little child who is learning how to climb tree must surely have a strong mind or strong heart. So I don't think that the Biafran government will come out to display their military hardware or their military strength without being conscious what will happen, without getting prepared if there's any eventuality. You understand? And this has proved to the world that they are really a nation. You know, in the first Biafran war, around November, December 1969, the one himself marveled and said, "You will let Biafra go in February, in 13th February 1970, if they can be able to hold up to that time." Because Biafra is no more a region, neither are they tribe or state, but they are nation. They have proved that they are nation. because he go one have blocked them on the land, blocked them on the sea, blocked them in the air, and they are still able to operate without giving up. Before that, Afonja in Igbo land called himself Zik, and the people like him, Refuting leaders, went and called OAU. Zik said over his dead body, went and called OAU to come and stop the war in favor of Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing is repeating now. Even Nigeria themselves have known, forget about the pride, giant of Africa, they have known now that Biafra is a nation. That Biafra is not a pushover or run over. Biafra is a nation. Look at it. Even if at all, I did not remember anything. I remember from 2015, Buhari took over from Jonathan. See how the fierce battle going on the clear world. The Biafra are still to stand, resist them up to now. They are not able to take any Biafra land. What they have in Biafra land is Nigeria establishment. They have established before. But the current one, are they able to establish? They're not able to establish. Look at the IDP cap they want to establish. Are they able to establish it? No. That establishment that they have there are the one they have already established before this young generation rise up to demand for their birthright, which is freedom. So, I mean, Biafran army parade that took 2 days. I think today is the second day. To end up today, at least they have proved that really they are nation. They are not states. They are not southeast, but they are Biafrans. You understand? And the world we see, be watching now to know what will be the reaction of Nigeria. And Nigeria themselves, what they have seen or heard is left for them to decide. To decide honorably, and let Biafra go. You understand? Because I don't think that another war is necessary. Another war like the former one is not necessary. Although there's war now, but it's not conventional war. So I don't think that any conventional war is necessary, because this time around, both sides, it shall not be easy on both sides. It shall not be easy. Biafra will not give up for the second time, and Nigeria cannot win for the second time. And Biafra will not enter Nigeria as an aggressor. We will be in our land, defend our land, defend our territory, and they will be coming. They will come to the extent, they retire and go back. So it will not be easy on both sides. They will suffer, Nigeria will suffer casualty, Biafra will suffer. You understand? But to say no more victor, no more vanquish this time is completely lie. Because there must only be victor, there must only be vanquish. And the victor will be Biafra. Because Biafra is not fighting to have dominion over Nigeria or to colonize Nigeria. But Biafra is fighting to have their independence. And the minute they have their independence, they are the victor. You understand? So, I will advise the Nigerian government to put aside the pride of the giant of Africa and to follow the rule of law and let Biafra go peacefully. Let the shedding of blood on both sides that have already done now, let it remain like that.
But you heard what the Chief Minister of Defense just said recently. Said you know, secession of Nigeria is not negotiable. That is what is something that is compulsory, it's obligatory, and it's not, you know, something that they can negotiate. That's something that's what can I say to this? Is Mr. Abubakar said so in Plateau State during a peace meeting talk.
The minister, you call him Minister of Defense. Thank you. Abubakar, Minister of Defense. Alhaji Abubakar, Minister of Defense. Okay, Alhaji Abubakar, Minister of Defense. The unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. It has sealed and sealed. But is it the kidnapping, Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen are negotiable? They will kidnap, they will rape, they will kill, and we still, Gumi will come and go and negotiate for federal government to pay them for what they have done. Eh? But Nigeria to separate, it's not negotiable. So it's a matter of Nigeria. To federalization Nigeria, that's what makes Nigeria to be, not to be, unity of Nigeria, not to be negotiable. Eh? To be draining the economy of Biafra in the name of one Nigeria, that makes Nigeria not to be negotiable. To be killing Igbos, to open IDP camp in Biafra land, that will make Nigerian Biafra not to be negotiable. But to open the seaport in Biafra land, that one is negotiable. For Igbo man to be a president, that one is negotiable. Yedioha, as Governor Yedioha, to rule Imo State, that one is negotiable by Supreme Court. But to cause sensation to go, that one is not negotiable. Alhaji Abubakar, Minister of Defense, you are trying for now to dominate other part of Nigeria. It's not negotiable. But for other part of Nigeria to ask for their rights, it's death squad. Eh? You see? For a section to carry arms and kill others, it's good. But for others to rise up to say, why are you killing me? It's shut up. Don't talk. If you talk, you die more. It's not negotiable. Alhaji Abubakar, Minister of Defense, are you the one who make Nigeria to be one? Are you the one who united Nigeria? Have you born when Nigeria was united? Who united Nigeria? Is it a Nigerian man? A foreigner came and to force ethnic nationality together. Force ethnic nationality together. You say that is good because you feel you are benefiting from it. You feel that it's favored you. Now, the ethnic nationality that a foreigner came and forced together and give them a monkey name, nigger area. Start to say no, this togetherness, we don't like it again. We are not consulted before they get together. Therefore, we have to separate now. If we will be together, then we have to renegotiate. Negotiate by ourselves, not somebody. A retired Colonel, Lord Lugard, criminal, a retired criminal, Colonel Lord Lugard, a retired military colonel, criminal Lord Lugard, came here from Britain. He crossed the whole Atlantic Ocean, came here in West Africa, and carried the whole ethnic group, joined them together, and called them nigger area, monkey area. You are not the one that did it. Do he consult anybody that when he was doing it? He just take pen and biro and write and sign. The amalgamation that bring Nigeria together. Do you see signature of any indigenous Nigeria?